Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you're granting this platform. Yesterday, police lobbed tear gas to an innocent congregation that was worshiping God yesterday, Sunday, at a church service in Kariobangi. Rigathi Gachagua had gone to Kariobangi to thank the people of their generous support towards the DCP candidate who won a by-election through the DCP political party. Gachagua was there with his brigade to go and say thank you to God. But it's unfortunate that an incident happened that has left everyone talking in Kenya, because this was least expected from a government that is governed by bishops, from a government that is governed by intercessors, from a government that is governed by prophets and prophetess. It is unfortunate that a government that was celebrated by the church is today lobbing tear gas into the same church that raised them. Kumbe, kuna mtu anasema kwamba binadamu usahau. Na wengine wakasema, when power gets into your head, your thinking capacity lowers. It is thinking, it's thinking formula or what? Kuna hiyo msemo wanasema, when power gets into your head, your level, your thinking capacity inashuka kidogo, kwa sababu umelewa mamlaka. I remember when William Ruto was tear gassed at Kenol in 2020. Yeah, it was in 2020. I remember him saying kwamba waliorusha tear gas ni mashaitani. Yani shetani amemea pembe hadi kanisani. But yesterday, he did it. From this, the police have spoken, and let's hear what they said. Yeah, police is speaking. Let's hear what they are telling us. Clarification on the disturbance at Kariobangi North PCEA Church and a call for restraint. The National Police Service, NPS, acknowledges a regrettable incident that occurred earlier today, that is yesterday, at the Kariobangi North PCEA Church, and wishes to issue the following clarification. A celebratory and Thanksgiving service was being held for a successful ward candidate following the recent by-election. Towards the end of the service, two police officers on security duty noted a large group of rowdy youths armed with crude weapons attempting to force their way into the church. The two officers promptly called for reinforcements. Now, I'm asking, up to that point, we are asking the police service to produce the video or the photos of the group of young people who they claim were armed with crude weapons. But until such is produced, we treat this as a regrettable defense that doesn't hold any waters. If the police want us to trust them, the honorable thing they can do, because they are saying two police officers on security duty noted a large group of rowdy youths armed with crude weapons. Is there any video? Is there any photo of the said young people armed with crude weapons attempting to force their way into the church The two officers promptly called for enforcement. It was further observed that another group of youths approached the scene, apparently to confront the first group. Police moved in quickly to quell the escalating situation, which regrettably spilled into the church, temporarily disrupting the service. We can confirm that 6 individuals sustained injuries and were rushed to hospital. The nature of these disturbances appears both planned and premeditated. I'm happy that police have taken responsibility by admitting that yes, they were responsible for the tear gas that was lobbed into the church. By admitting that yes, it's police who did it, that itself satisfies me. So we can confirm that William Ruto's government that promised in church that an incident that happened at Kenol in 2020 will never happen again in the Republic of Kenya. But since it has happened, the very same incident, so tutambia Kasongo nini? The Nairobi Regional Police Commander, alongside the Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI, has been directed to use all available resources to investigate this curious and regrettable incident thoroughly. The service also wishes to correct misinformation alleging that a tear gas canister was thrown into the church. Church leadership have been contacted and have denied that this occurred. The service later resumed and concluded peacefully at 2:00 p.m. Maybe as much as a tear gas canister, as they say, was not thrown into the church, but at least it was thrown outside the church. When a tear gas explodes, you know what happens. Even 100 meters from the church, you know what happens. There are children in the church, young children, as young as 1 year old. How do you put into account the lives of those young kids? They can suffocate. The NPS takes great exception to such curious acts, particularly when directed at a place of worship, which is considered a sanctuary. We also extend our sympathies to the 6 individuals who were injured and wish them a speedy recovery. Anyone who witnessed the incident is urged to come forward and contact the nearest police. Sasa atieni waliuso na mmetuambia polisi waliona. Sasa shwari askari ni kizungu amjui kusoma ama ni nini? Nyinyi wenyewe in this press mumesema 2 police officers witnessed a group of young people with crude weapons approaching the church. Na mnatuita tukuje kuandikisha statement ya nini? At the end but witnessed what? Police wenu waliona and you've confirmed. Sasa lakini jameni askari, kuna tabia tumezoea ati tunangoja muandikisha taarifa. You know such kind of we are past. At the end when you witnessed the incident na mumesema polisi waliona, why can't they go and write the statement? Hata nyinyi mnabo. As a service, we remain committed to tackling all forms of criminality and reaffirm our dedication to the safety and security of all Kenyans. Hiyo ni National Police Service imezungumza. They can't even apologize for tear gassing the church. They can't even apologize to the clergy. They can't even apologize to the young kids who were crying in church. But they have confirmed walitupa tear gas. Na serikali inatupa tear gas ni ya Ruto. Na Ruto alisema wale wanaotupa tear gas kanisani ni mashetani. So we can authoritatively, because hizo clips ziko kwa mtandao, so we can authoritatively say that Kipchumba Murkomen ni shetani kwa sababu is responsible. In 2020 waliita Matiang'i shetani kwa sababu walisema yeye ndiye alituma polisi. So in this one, pale maeneo ya Kariobangi, Ni vizuri we call a spade, tuseme Murkomen ni shetani mkubwa. God bless you. See you on the next episode. Asanteni sana.